So Pat was 17 when he got in a horrific ATV accident. He was an Eagle Scout, loved the outdoors. He liked people. There's trails all through our woods, and decided to go with two of his friends that were riding on dirt bikes. And Pat had actually stopped the ATV to answer a text from home, and one of his friends on a dirt bike came off a jump and drove across Pat's chest and head. So Pat went in and had surgery immediately. And then the swelling on his brain continued, and the neurosurgeon came to us and asked if Pat had a living will. And he was 17 years old. He did not have a living will, and they told us that we needed to make the choice, that they were not recommending that they operate on Pat again to save his life. They didn't think he would make it through the operation. Pat remained in a coma, never opened his eyes until March of 2011. When he did emerge, he had many health issues. He did not cognitively know where he was or what had happened to him. And slowly, as the years passed, he regained all of that knowledge. He has an eye gaze computer that we have had for several years. So we knew that he cognitively understands everything. He can add, he can spell, he can play matching games. So we knew he was cognitively there and still had not regained his voice. He was intubated so many times that the scar tissue on his vocal cords, the doctors were not sure that he would ever regain his speech at all. So when we started music therapy in Middleburg, we came for a week initially just to see if Pat would respond to that. And then we have been coming for at least 2 months, 2.5 months every year after that. Pat has actually regained his voice here. So now he can make all sorts of sounds. And now he can do that, on request in certain sequences to certain songs. So for Pat, he is so close to saying his first word. The first time we heard any type of sound was just amazing, just amazing. He's a tough kid, he's a fighter. Patrick will be everything he possibly can be. They didn't expect him to ever emerge out of the coma or have any type of control over his own life again.
But with music, we can take other parts of the brain and use what's called proximal recruitment to activate that part of their brain again. We're using the natural inflections in speech. So for instance, you hear me speaking right now and I have natural ups and downs in my speech, and we're exaggerating those through music. So teaching the brain again how to form those words and form those inflections again, and then bringing it back to speech so that when we leave, they're able to speak again. Nice, Pat.